who's got the most contagious smile I've ever witnessed, a humble personality, but ruthless in his pursuit of excellence. Allow me to call on stage the brand and communications manager of Hollywoodbets, Mr. Devin Hefer, ladies and gentlemen. This man reminds me of what humility is on a daily basis. Every time I engage with him, the conversation is always inspiring to me. Dev, we speak of a global footprint that Hollywoodbets is now embarking upon, and successfully so. If you can tell all of us here, when we talk about the global footprint, what are we busy with here?
Firstly, Kaya, good afternoon, everyone. They normally say when it rains on a special occasion, it's a blessing. So I think we'll take that with both hands. But you know, to achieve a global footprint, you've got to start at the bottom, and you've got to start from humble beginnings. And I think it's quite amazing when you mention, you know, where we are today. It started 40 years ago outside our race course that we now proudly sponsor, Hollywoodbets Gravel, selling race cards. Grew 13 years later into our first ever Hollywoodbets branch, and now into this purple behemoth. But that purple behemoth wouldn't be here without the amazing purple team and the 6,328 people that we have under our employees.
I knew you were going to correct me.
Because every single one of them is important. And I think it's just been amazing to see how this amazing team has allowed us to expand, to grow, to not only open retail branches across South Africa, but to expand beyond our borders to Mozambique and even across the great waters to the UK and Ireland where we now operate. And it's quite amazing. You know, we're trying to go out there, we're trying to achieve amazing things, and it's so fantastic when we get to associate ourselves with champions, with amazing people. You just rattled off all our brand ambassadors here and the incredible things they've achieved. I mean, you know, who in their ever mind would not give the new ball to Bernard Philander? Or, you know, if you're going to be running into a rock, who would you rather have in your back than Evan Edsbeth? I mean, it's absolutely amazing to think of what these guys have achieved on the sports field and of course off it. And hopefully with them we can carry on to make amazing things happen and take this purple global even more.
Yeah, people see all this glamorous and well-accomplished achieving sports stars and broadcasters, but what stands out about this family, I'm lucky enough to work with Hollywoodbets under the Hollywood Foundation, and to experience the excellence, to experience the humility, the love and care that goes into every single event. I go to Limpopo and people are energized. People care about what they're doing because they're giving back to the community, that spirit of community. How does a big organization like this get that right? Because a lot of people do miss that kindness, that care, to show them that we believe you can achieve greatness if we support.
Yeah, I think it's quite amazing. This guy and I chatted a bit earlier, and he was saying whether you're in Limpopo or you're in Mpumalanga or the Eastern Cape or the Western Cape, you meet our team on the ground, you meet our team leaders, our managers, our area managers, and they've all got the same attitude. They all have this positive energy and this amazing culture that we just get stuck in, we get involved. Everyone's always busy, everyone's got a task. No one ever sits around waiting to be told what to do. And it's quite amazing because it's that incredible energy that has taken us to the next level. And the only way that can be achieved is when you've got great leadership. And what we like to say is that we don't have a pyramid with our leaders at the top. We have an upside down pyramid where it's our people that are at the top. And then you work down to our managers and you work down to our executive, and then the people at the bottom, our CEO and owner, because they are the ones who are pushing their culture and their traditions onto everyone. That brings this amazing team together. And I think it's so important that without our team at the top, we wouldn't be where we are today. We wouldn't be achieving what we're achieving. And we're just so grateful for every single one of our amazing 6,328 team members, and hopefully we keep growing and adding more to that.
One thing that always amazes me, and it's something that I think a lot of leaders could learn from this organization, is that the spirit of Ubuntu that emanates out of this home starts with the leadership. And like you say, it's not something you're forcing from the top down, it's from the bottom up, and everybody gets to buy into it.
Yeah, well, I think what's amazing is, we talk about the branches and we talk about our people, and then we talk about the global and how it's amazing to see us on the front of the Hollywoodbets Sharks jerseys. It's amazing to see us on the front of the Brentford jerseys. But our sponsorships all started from community sport, from developing sport at grassroots levels and charity organizations that work in our community. And that spirit of Ubuntu of giving back to those who support us. And what's amazing is as we continue to do this, it's amazing how the more we give back, the more we seem to grow, and the more people we help, the more we seem to benefit. And it's just incredible in the fact that every single team member buys into that culture. And hopefully, we've seen it with you working with the Pakasho and the amazing work we do with rugby teams across the world, across South Africa, and even teams you're working with now in rugby and cricket in the UK. We just keep pushing the boundaries, keep pushing more, and keep helping others.
One of those boundaries you push very well is now a tournament that you've been involved with for the last 3 years, in Power Week. It's amazing to see the talent there first and foremost, and then obviously the opportunity it creates.
Well, that's it. I mean, we talk about all the opportunities that these amazing guys have had to get where they are and their amazing backgrounds, and how we can get that to our future sportsmen. So when you sponsor something like the Hollywood Foundation Power Week, it's quite incredible, because if you look over the last 3 years, we've had 56 students that earned full bursaries to Model C schools. So, which is quite incredible. And when you look at not just that, you look at the SA Jockey Academy and 16 apprentices with full bursaries. You look at our amazing work we do through the Hollywood Foundation at tertiary level. All those different things are quite incredible, and I think it all leads back to why we're here today, because we get inspired by people who are already helping others and taking things to their communities and helping them, and hopefully through that same thing we can work with them and take things to the next level.
I picked up the point about the Jockey Academy. When can I sign up?
Well, you've lost a lot of weight, so you'll be right there. We'll get Anthony to come sort you out.
I could qualify. Dave, the need to go back and help, especially disadvantaged communities, giving these kids, an opportunity, a hand up in life. Does it somehow tie in with why you brought us out into the ring?
100%. I think, there's some incredible stories out there, and I think the person we're going to introduce today comes from one of those incredible stories, from very humble beginnings, with a very, very tough upbringing, with not having quite the support, but who's gone on to achieve incredible things. And we've got a special video here that we'd like to share and introduce you to who they are.
Yeah, Dave has already linked you to what we're going to show you. I need to get off, otherwise it's going to start being, feast your eyes on this.